8 News.
This week, President Trump reversed a directive that protected transgender students to use the bathroom of their choice. KOMU 8's Lauren Petterson is in the newsroom with Mid-Missouri School reaction.
Under Trump's directive, public schools do not have to let transgender students use the bathrooms that correspond with their gender identity. For some Mid-Missouri schools, this does not mean immediate change. In the small town of New Franklin, the superintendent says he doesn't know of any transgender students, but they do have non-gendered bathrooms that some students use.
To go to the bathroom is not a big deal, but that's what we would do if we did have one identified.
And if they did have a transgender student?
They would be able to use a restroom.
But Haggard did not say whether transgender students would be able to use the bathroom of their choice. Under President Trump's directive, schools don't have to let transgender students use the bathroom they want to use.
I think the message shows that he's a guy with a heart that understands the trouble that many people go through. But he also believes that the proper legal recourse for this is with the states. He believes in the states' ability to determine what's right for their state versus another state.
In New Franklin, they aren't planning for anything to change yet. Haggard says in the past, parents, not kids, have brought up concerns about transgender students.
Young people are very open to, everybody doing their own thing here. It's not as big of an issue for young people, I think, as it is for adults here.
Jefferson City Public Schools says it isn't making any immediate changes. That's because there are still ongoing court cases related to the issue. Ultimately, what happens in local schools depends on what happens in Jefferson City.
I don't know how Missouri will decide, but school policies are basically developed by the board, and the board depends greatly on how the state legislature makes the laws here.
On Tuesday, a senator presented a bill at a hearing that would require transgender students to use the bathroom and locker rooms related to their biological sex. The bill's sponsor expects it to go to committee next week. In the newsroom, Lauren Petterson, KOMU 8 News.